This assignment is the train charts assignment. It is located in the Excel Unit 4 module. We're going to save this one as Train 4 on our H drive. The first thing that we're going to do on this assignment is to rename Sheet 1 Load Pat. So down here on the Sheet 1 tab, we're going to rename that Load Pat. Okay, now we're going to create a line chart with markers as a new sheet. We haven't created a line chart before, so we're going to select all of our data from A4 through G6. And now we're going to go Insert. Over here to our charts, we want to select Line Chart. We want to select a line chart with markers. Yeah, let's do a line chart with markers. What's this down here? Okay, line chart with markers. Okay, anyway. All right. Create a title, Passenger Loading Patterns, Rush Hour Trains. Okay, so we'll double click here. Passenger Loading Patterns, Rush Hour Trains. It looks like we want to, rush hour trains is going to be on the second line, so let's do that. All right, create an x-axis title called Train Times and a y-axis title called Passengers. Okay, so we'll come here to Add Chart Element, Axis Titles, Primary Horizontal, which is called Train Times. And then our primary vertical, we'll go Add Chart Element, Axis Titles, Primary Vertical, and that's called Passengers. Create data labels and display as values. So Add Chart Element, Data Labels. We'll do them above so they're easier to see. And then we're going to move the chart to a new sheet called Train Line. So with our chart selected, we'll go to Move Chart to a new sheet called Train Line. Click OK. And there's our new chart on our new sheet called Train Line. Okay, we're going to click back on the Load Pat tab. And we're going to create a bar chart as a new sheet called Train Bar using the same data indicated in Step 4. So with this data selected, we're going to create a bar chart. So we'll go Insert tab, come here to our bar charts. We'll go down here to two-dimensional bar chart. Let's select this first one. We'll change our chart title once again to Passenger Loading Patterns, Rush Hour Trains. Okay, we'll insert a horizontal axis, Add Chart Element, Axis Titles, Horizontal, and that one is Passengers. We'll do our vertical title now, Add Chart Element, Axis Title, Vertical. And this one is called Train Times. Okay, and we need to add our data labels outside the end. So Add Chart Element, Data Labels. outside end. And we're going to move that to a new sheet called Train Bar. So Design tab, Move Chart, new sheet called Train Bar. Okay. And here's our new sheet called Train Bar. Okay, we're going to click back on the Load Pat tab. In cell H5, it wants us to add spark lines for the range B5 through G5. Okay, spark lines, we're going to go to the Insert tab, come over here to Sparklines, and we're going to select a line chart. And the data range that we want for the spark line is B5 through G5. And we'll hit OK. Now what a spark line chart is, it's a snapshot, just a small view of what that graph would look like if we were to create a big chart. So here we can see, this is, if we made a big line chart of these times, this is what it would look like. Okay, and we're going to repeat that in cell H6, so we can grab the fill handle and just copy that down. So now I have a spark line in both cells. Now we're going to create a hyperlink in the title Rush Hour Trains and link that to uta.com. Okay, so we'll select row 2, Rush Hour Trains, Insert tab, come over here to the links group, select hyperlink. Okay, it didn't quite work. Let's see, if I just click in C2 and go hyperlink, it's not quite working. Okay, that's how we did it. Okay, select over here in cell A2, come over here to hyperlink. We'll show the text to display for our hyperlink is Rush Hour Trains. The link that it's going to is www.uta.com. Click OK. So now our Rush Hour Trains is now an active hyperlink. We can save this as train charts and submit this assignment on Canvas.